We want to add navigation to our header file. So let's start in Views header.php. Where it says Add Page Navigation, we're going to loop through our pages. For each, New Pages, and pass the repo as page. For each page, we're going to add a list item. This list item will link to the page slug. Echo list item class equals nav item. For the text of the navigation link, I'm going to perform a couple functions on the page slug. We're going to do a string replace, and I'm going to replace the dash with a space on the page slug. Then I also want to uppercase the words, or UC words. This will uppercase the first letter of each word. Now let's add the link. A class equals nav-link, href equals index.php, question mark slug equals. We can set this to page slug and close our A tag. Then let's add our closing A tag. Finally, I want to set the active item, so I'm going to use a conditional to check if the slug variable is set. So up with this class, if is set slug, and the slug is equal to the page slug, then I'm going to echo space active. We also want to add a link to the blog articles. You could add it to the same menu, but I'm going to add it to a secondary menu where I have the comment to add latest news. So I'm going to add a list item with the class equal nav item, a class equals nav link, href equals blog.php, latest blog post. I also want to check if our blog is active. If the server script name equals /blog.php. Then I'm going to echo space active. Let's test out our navigation. Our pages work, our posts work, and we're ready to add our featured image. We're going to add a new feature, but only for our pages. So under Source Classes Pages, we're going to add one more method to our Pages class. We'll name this Public Function Featured Image. This method will return the current item image. Return this current image. Back in header.php, down where you see Add Featured Page Image, we're going to add a conditional. If content is an instance of Pages. We used instance of in reference to our trackable and shareable interfaces earlier. Instance of will let us check for any class or interface in an object's hierarchy. I've added the HTML for the featured image in the notes associated with this video. We can paste this here, and then we can use the featured image method from our Pages class. Echo, content, featured image. Let's preview our site one last time. Our site is now complete. We have featured images on each page, and we have a blog listing that links to individual blog posts.